My name is Chuck Eldred. I participated in canoeing in 1969 to 1972. I led it for 3 years, and I was the canoe captain in 1972. My canoe experience really came after Coach Blaho. I'll say that the spirit of canoeing really came from me through Coach Phil Mallory and Coach Bob Meeks, and of course the varsity leadership team. Personally, I was recruited by Thrasher in 1969, who was the canoe captain, and I saw this as a unique sport, respected by cadets, understanding its physical challenge, skills, and outside of most traditional sports, utilizing Lake Maxinkuckee for workouts, but the playing field being cool rivers to race throughout the Midwest. This sport was more of a marathon on water, using every ounce of upper body strength and endurance. Later I realized I actually developed a lifelong skill for properly canoeing and kayaking. Even today, I challenge my kids and their friends, half my age. My secret to winning is paddling my kayak straight and with proper strokes. Usually not the case for a novice paddler. I'm undefeated, of course. My hope and aspirations for supporting this canoeing exhibit is through the display of so many unique and exciting experiences. Others may be inspired to participate in this sport. Coach Mallory was a very dedicated professor in physics, and really I think he saw this as an opportunity to continue something that was unique for the Academy. And his dedication, his focus, and effort really developed a framework to allow this to go for many years ahead of after Coach Blaho had passed away. Mallory and Bob Meeks both worked diligently to help the students that were participating in canoeing to develop leadership skills as well as the athletic capability to perform in a competitive way that placed the program at levels that was highly respected amongst other participants in canoeing across the state of Indiana, Ohio, and the Midwest, and other places where these canoe river races were held.
Can you talk about? I'm just curious. Were there girls in the program the year your senior year?
In '72, when the Academy actually brought the Girls Academy in its system, that we began to see participation by a few girls. And actually that helped the program a lot, because this is a kind of program, as I mentioned earlier, it's a lifelong sport and a skill that can be developed by anybody. And as a result of having the girls participate, it allowed for another challenge and dimension of all of us working together and working as a team and working through efforts to continue to develop the program for its successes as we maintained it for several years after Coach Blaho.
I should probably try to see if there are any girls.
Well, Kira Khan is the one that she was one of the first participants.
Okay.
She's on our steering committee. So
it was one of the first girls' sports at the school.
Oh, it's fantastic! Yeah, and they were tough as nails, and they were as tough as anybody could be, and carrying through a very tenacious, tough sport like this.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned the program is still going quite strong when you were there in terms of just its success. So, and I don't know if you, we're still doing competitive around the Midwest, and I don't know where I'm going with this question, but it's just interesting to hear that it continued to be, a very strong program.
Yeah, with Phil Mallory and Bob Meeks and their support to the girls and the guys that participated in the sport, they really kept everything glued together. But it was the leadership and the participants and the fact that we all worked as a team, and we went through such rigorous winter workouts, and then we'd have spring competition, we'd have fall competition. For me, it was a year-long sport. It wasn't just one particular season, it was the whole year. And going through that program, you get to know the students quite well, and you get to really understand the importance of partnership and working together, because these were races that involved a partner, and trying to team partners up so you could be as competitive as possible. And actually entering races in these other places around the Midwest, oftentimes we were competing against individuals older than us. is almost like a juniority, if not even better, college level type of athlete. And so for us to be really competitive, we had to be in top shape, and the program being so rigorous kept us to that level to compete.